So the segment title is perhaps a bit misleading. This is where I talk about lessons I learned from my childhood, or at least things that happened in my childhood that I've learned from since then. Today we're talking about Gilligan's Island. Oh yes, Gilligan's Island. What's to be learned there? Well, Gilligan's Island, as it turns out, was kind of like the Truman Show. The SS Minnow was so small, it could only have held enough fuel for a very short trip. A 3-hour tour, specifically. A 3-hour tour. Clearly, they're not even in international waters. They're like 50 to 100 miles offshore. There are people that can swim that far. The bigger thing is, there are clearly cameras everywhere. Tools are discovered conveniently and spaced out episodically. When things lull, celebrities appear, hijinks ensue, and then magically they get away without any of the castaways joining them. Come on now. There is no seeming lack of hygiene products, oral, anal, or otherwise. Gross, but, it could be grosser. Do you realize how easy it is to send out a search and rescue team when the search area is only, the distance a tiny boat can travel in 3 hours? Hell, make it 9 hours. They left from Southern California. Every island within 2,000 miles is charted. Hell, every island everywhere is charted, but they're probably on the backside of Catalina. So who is the Truman in this crazy Truman Show? Well, let's see. It's got to be the captain. He's the unwitting star of the show. The professor is smart enough to escape. He can make a radio out of coconuts, and these conveniently found radio components, mostly assembled, he found in the underbrush. He knows where he is, and he knows how to be rescued. And at the very least, when other people show up, he would figure out a way to tag along with them when they leave. Gilligan has too many zingers. Clearly he's in the writer's pocket. I mean, they named the show after him. He's sure, he's as marooned as anyone, but he's happy as a clam to just keep napping and foiling rescue attempts. Ginger and Marianne, they never devolve into bitch mode or mangy repose. They have a full makeup crew, in case you couldn't tell. They know what's going on. The millionaire and his wife, Thurston Howell, come on. First of all, if a millionaire was lost at sea, he'd be rescued in a day. And that's to assume if they were castaways. No, the real 0.1% have people for this. The bigger thing is, they wouldn't be on a cruise with commoners. They'd be on a much more private getaway. Besides, the captain is the only one who loses his cool. Clearly, he's not in on the ruse. I don't know what sort of contract he signed to get them to release the rights to the footage, but he got suckered something fierce. And for what it's worth, the rest of the crew did too, because none of them got royalties on syndication. So all of them died more or less broke, despite this being in syndication for eons. So when he becomes physically abusive to Gilligan, Gilligan doesn't fight back against the captain. He doesn't defend himself verbally or physically. He just runs away and diffuses the situation with jokes. Oh, Gilligan. It's almost as if you know that the captain is the Truman in this perverse, twisted Truman Show. That's a lesson I learned from my childhood.